Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the FIFA 16 Barcelona GAMEMODE series. In today's episode, we'll be having 3 games, but 3 really important games. The first game is against Sporting Gijón. You can see the league table. We're still sitting in second, 8 points behind Atletico Madrid, but if we do win this game, we do go 5 points behind them. There's not long to go in this league season. Anything could happen. We're still chasing Atletico Madrid, who are still sitting in the first position. If you guys can go ahead and drop a like rating, that will be greatly appreciated. Drop a comment down below that I can respond to, also subscribe if you are new to my channel. So heading into this game against Sporting Gijón, they're starting 4-4-2 formation. This is my Barcelona lineup. De Gea in goals, Marc Bartra, Gerard Piqué, Laporte and Digne at the back, Sampa, Tielemans in the midfield, Alexis Sanchez and Coutinho just behind Aguero and Kingsley Coman. This is a very different Barcelona side. A lot of players are being rested for this game due to fitness. In the previous episode, we did book ourselves into the Spanish Cup final, the Copa España final. We will be playing that to end off this series. We did get eliminated from the Champions League also in the previous episode, and we cannot go back-to-back Champions League winners to end off Season 4 of this GAMEMODE series. But let's head into this game against Gijón. It really did kick off in the second half. You did see that they did put themselves 1-0 in the lead. We push on 5 minutes later in the 71st minute. Kingsley Coman is on the ball. He looks to play to Tielemans, looking for some space inside the penalty area, gets some space and he makes Gijón pay. It's 1-1 here in the 72nd minute, and we're now on level terms with Sporting Gijón in this away game. In the 75th minute, 5 minutes later, Sporting Gijón have a 1-on-1 chance there. Very bad defending there from me. It's now 2-1 to Sporting Gijón, and we can't afford to lose this game, because like you guys did see, if we lose this game, Atletico Madrid go 8 points clear at the top of the table. In the 79th minute, Sergio Aguero making his one to goal. He sort of brought the ball away from goal outside the penalty area, and he gets taken down inside the penalty area. Now we have a penalty here in the 81st minute to put ourselves level terms 2-2 heading into the final 9 minutes in this game. It's Sergio Aguero. He scores. It's 2-2 in the 81st minute in this game, and there is one more highlight to go in the 87th minute. Sporting Gijón looking to win this game, to make it 3-2, pick up the points here in this game. They have not one but 2 chances on goal. The first chance was actually blocked. The second chance came off the post, and they had another shot which did go wide of the goal. And that is how we're going to end off the first game of today's episode against Sporting Gijón. It's a 2-2 draw, not the best result because we only pick up 1 point from that game, which means we are now 7 points behind Atletico Madrid. It is going to be a bit of a climb if we do want to go up and win the La Liga trophy, but it is not over yet, guys. There still is about 10 games to go in this league season. Anything could happen. Atletico Madrid might drop points, and also we are facing them in the final day of the league season. Yes, there is exactly 10 games to go. Atletico Madrid have a bit of a lead, but if Sevilla do win their game in hand, they will be jumping into second position, and they will be jumping down to third. So it is really tight at the top of the table between us and Sevilla, and Atletico Madrid do have a bit of a points gap, but anything could happen going into the final 10 games of the league. The second game of today's episode is against Real Valladolid. Messi is still the top goal scorer in the league, but there has been a couple of games since Messi has actually picked up a goal. So Messi really needs to get back onto his good form. You can see Messi will be returning for this game. Pogba will also be returning, so is Luis Suarez, Iniesta, Pjanic. Getting back to my strongest starting 11 for this game against Real Valladolid. We need to make sure that we do pick up the 3 points here. We don't pick up the 3 points here, if the league season might be over. This is the Valladolid side, one of the weakest sides in the league, which means, like I said, we need to pick up the win. They're starting a 4-2-3-1 formation for this game, but let's head into it. Against Real Valladolid, we need to make sure that we do pick up the 3 points here against Real Valladolid. In the 6th minute of this game, Hector Bellerin does receive the throw-in. He plays it to Sergio Aguero, who takes a few touches and on the weak foot takes a shot. It does come off the post, and from that Pjanic does receive the ball. Pjanic looking to make it 1-0. Can't really find some space here. He plays a Luis Suarez, who plays it through to Paul Pogba. 1-on-1 chance and a good save there by the opposition goalkeeper. In the 28th minute here, we look to win the ball as Valladolid are on the attack. We do so successfully. Pjanic picks up the ball. He plays it to Aguero, who plays it to Messi, who plays it through to Luis Suarez. Suarez making his one to goal with the finesse shot into the back post, and it's 1-0 1-0 after 30 minutes. We've taken the 1-0 advantage, and we need to make sure that we do stay 1-0 in the lead. In the 66th minute, during the second half, Valladolid are on the attack. You can see here, playing the ball around. They play through to their striker. He takes a shot and doesn't even put that one on target, which means we still remain 1-0 in the lead in this game. In the 70th minute, Paul Pogba skips around that defender, does a scoop turn here. Still on a Pogba. He plays it to Andres Iniesta, who takes one touch, takes a shot, and that one does not even go on target, going over the goal. But that is how the game is going to end. It's going to end in a 1-0 victory against Valladolid. Most importantly, we picked up the 3 points against Real Valladolid, and that's most important, 3 points in the league, because anything could happen with Atletico Madrid. They could have lost their game, or they could have dropped points, and obviously we pick up the win, getting closer and closer to them. We have another training injury, and this is some big news. Sergio Aguero is injured, and he's going to be out for 4 months. Yes, Aguero is going to be out for 4 months. Neymar has been out for, I think, 2 months, or he's been out for a month now. He still has another month to go. You can see another 4 weeks for Neymar. He picked up a training injury. Now Sergio Aguero has picked up a training injury. He's going to be out for 4 months, which means Sergio Aguero is out for the rest of the season. We signed him during the January transfer window, and he hasn't really done much. I think he's only picked up 1 or 2 goals in this season, and Sergio Aguero, you could say, he's a flop. He was a flop since we did sign him during January, but we need to make sure we end off today's episode strong by picking up a win against Valencia. They're sitting in the 5th position. We're sitting in the 2nd position, and they have a pretty decent side. You can see Nainggolan, Sergio Busquets in the midfield, alongside Pereiro, also Kevin De Bruyne out on the left wing. Pretty decent Valencia side. Also Diego Alves in goal. Like I said, they're sitting in the 5th position, looking to finish in that top 4. We take a look at my Barcelona side, and my strongest side will be starting this game. Obviously, Lacazette now has come into the side because Sergio Aguero is out. He's going to be out for the rest of the season, which means Lacazette has to step in, and he needs to play well coming to the end of the season, because we only have league games to go till the end of the season. I think Atletico are still in the Champions League, so that could also work in our favour. Atletico Madrid having loads of games. We only have league games to worry about, because obviously we were eliminated from the Champions League, and we're in the Spanish Cup finals, so only league games to go till we do end this season. So anything could happen. We just concentrate on our league games. Atletico Madrid could be on low fitness, low fatigue for their players, and anything could happen going into the final games of the season. Obviously, there still is about 8 to 9 games to go, so there still is about 2 to 3 months in this Cremade series. In the 24th minute, we do take a 1-0 advantage against Valencia, as the ball did get played to Luis Suarez. He took a touch and did finish that one into the back of the net. Good finish there from Luis Suarez. In the 29th minute, Valencia looked to make a 1-1. They take a shot and a good reaction save from David De Gea to make sure that we do remain in the 1-0 lead in this game. In the 48th minute, Valencia are on the attack. Sergio Busquets plays the ball through, 1-on-1 chance, and yet again, De Gea comes up with the goods, and we still lead Valencia 1-0 in this game. Pushing on into the second half, in the 58th minute, Lacazette does receive the ball. He has a 1-on-1 chance with Diego Alves, and yet again, that's a good save there from the Valencia goalkeeper. Still in the second half, in the 66th minute, Paul Pogba does receive the ball. He looks to cut inside, still on it, does a few step overs, plays it to Lacazette, who takes the shot, and with the finesse shot, Lacazette picks up the goal here. Obviously, it came off the crossbar, but it did go into the back of the net. It's 2-0 in the 68th minute, not long to go, and surely we've picked up the 3 points against Valencia, and a much important 3 points, because Valencia were sitting in 5th, and they were pushing for that top 4 position. Good finish there from Lacazette. Yes, he did come off the crossbar, but he did go into the back of the net. In the 77th minute, Valencia are on the attack. They play the ball inside, and they are going to make it 2-1. So for the remaining 12 minutes in this game, Valencia are back in it, and all they need to do is pick up another goal, and it will end in a 2-2 draw. But in the 84th minute, Messi does receive the ball. Messi's still on it, gets around that defender, still going Messi. He's going to do the team thing by playing it through to Lacazette, and Lacazette's going to pick up another goal. That's a very good game here from Lacazette, picking up 2 goals. Most importantly, we will be picking up the 3-1 win against Valencia to end off today's episode. We didn't start the episode off the best, because we did pick up that 2-2 draw, and and we were even lucky to pick up that 2-2 draw. We did pick up a 1-0 win against Valladolid, and a great way to end off today's episode. A great performance from Lacazette with a 3-1 win against Valencia. Like I said, that is how we're going to end off today's episode, guys. So if you did enjoy it, go ahead and drop a like rating. Drop a comment down below that I can respond to. Also subscribe if you are new to my channel. There is not long to go in this Barcelona career mode for FIFA 16. Lacazette picks up 2 goals, so does Luis Suarez to end off today's episode. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for your support on this series. Your guys' support on the recent episodes has been incredible, and I'll see you all on my next video.